Hello, welcome to Community Science for You. I'm Samhita. I have done my master's in home science. I'll be making a series of lectures in completing the complete portion of home science of class 11th. Trust me, I'll make you fall in love with the subject and I'll make the subject easy for you. So without making much delays, let's enter into the subject. First, let's try to understand the terms, what human ecology means and what family sciences means. Human ecology is nothing but your understanding of humans with their environment. What is the relation that is present between humans and their environment? Environment does not necessarily means nature, but it may also mean the foods, the institutions like hospitals or many social institutions, schools, hospitals, etc., or the type of foods or the clothing that you wear or the factories, etc. All these are present in the environment that we live in. So, human ecology deals with uh, the understanding of relations between human beings and their environment. Coming to family sciences, it's nothing but the science that is present in the family. I mean, how people interact with themselves, how people learn the cultures or behaviors, how uh, people start aging, or what are the psychological, physical, emotional changes that everyone faces during each stage of their lifetime. You may get the doubt of why we have to study home science, why we have to study human ecology and family sciences. It's because you are in the stage of adolescence. Adolescence is a stage of 10 to 19 years of age. This is a very crucial period because a lot of physical, emotional, psychological changes will take place, and whatever changes that take place between this age group will last lifelong. So it'll help you, the subject will help you to understand about yourself, to understand about the surroundings in which you are living. What are the areas that you'll be studying under this subject? You'll be studying about food and nutrition. So, what are the nutrients that are present in the foods that you consume? What foods you have to eat? What foods athlete should eat? What foods a sports person should eat? What foods a person goes to gym should eat? Everything about the food and what are the nutrients that are present in the food will be taught to you. About the textiles, what clothes you should wear, how the clothes are actually made, what are different types of things, what are the different fashions, everything you will be learning in textiles and clothing. When it comes to extension education, it is nothing but how you will spread the research knowledge to the people, may it be farmers, may it be the women, may it be the patients or anybody. So how you're going to spread the knowledge of research, how you're going to communicate with people through a different type of medium. And then human development, it deals with what are the changes that takes place in an individual when he or she pass through different stages of lifespan. And the final thing is resource management and interiors, how interiors should be decorated in order to make someone feel good about it. Like corporate interiors can be designed, and individual houses interiors can be designed, and resource management, how well you can use resources. may it be human resources, may it be material resources, or anything. These are all the areas that you'll be studying under the domain. In the early 20th century, that means from 1900 to 2000, there are many institutions, they were separately teaching each subject. I mean different subject for food and nutrition, different subject for clothing and textiles, different subject for extension. So for the first time in India, in 1932, Lady Irwin College has been established in Delhi in order to promote women education. Before independence, the status of women was very bad. They don't used to send women outside. They don't used to give enough respect to women, or they don't used to consider women opinion in family decisions. So the first time, it's really an achievement that a separate college has been set up exclusively for women's education. Goal was to serve home as well as the society, and in order to remove the inequalities that are present in the society. So, by the name, you might think that it is exclusively about home, but as you have seen, the areas of textiles, resource management, food and nutrition, it's an interdisciplinary field. It will help you to enhance your own quality of life. For example, we'll be eating whatever food we like, but if you have the knowledge of food and nutrition, you can divide. I'm sorry for coughing. You can divide your meal into carbohydrates rich, protein rich, maybe vitamins or mineral rich food, which will actually improve the quality of life of you and your family members. So, this knowledge, irrespective of if you are a male or female, irrespective of where you actually stay, irrespective of everything, this knowledge will help us to have a better life. So, basic misconception about the home science is it's only for girls. It deals only with cooking and sewing or maybe stitching. But it is a wrong it's a misconception. It is for everyone. Surprisingly, in my state, that is Telangana, there is not even a single male graduate of home science, which is sad news, but hope the scenario changes soon. Recently, Indian Council of Agriculture Research has changed the name of the subject to community science because of its usage for the betterment of the community. Finally, what are the career opportunities that you have? If you have specialized in human development, you can become a child counselor. You can actually work in child development projects. You can become an entrepreneur. You can start your own startup of a preschool or a daycare center. You can become a special educator. That means teaching children who are mentally challenged, who are blind, who have hearing disabilities, etc. You can become a researcher. Coming to food and nutrition, you can become a chef, dietitian, nutrition consultant. You can organize cooking classes. You can establish food processing units. When it comes to resource management, you can become an interior decorator, event management professional, a consumer activist, or a human resource professional. So if you're good at apparel and textiles, you can become a fashion designer, a fabric scientist. You can even open your own boutique. You'll be trained in dyeing and printing tech. So finally, if you have specialized in extension education, you can work in Krishi Vignana Kendras, which are offices which the research knowledge will actually be given to the farmers or farm women. So this Krishi Vignana Kendra helps in disseminating this knowledge to the people. You can work in mass or electronic media. You can become a content developer and designer. Thank you for listening to the lesson. Do share with your friends. I'll be coming with the next lessons soon. Thank you.